So, my name's Karen Laurie. I went to therapy for about 30 years and never got better. I just kept getting sick and re-triggered and re-triggered and re-triggered. And I actually love all the people I went to. They meant to do well, they just weren't actually effective. And one of the things, this came about because one of my girlfriends today was texting me and saying, do you think you need to go back to the past to heal? And she didn't want to do that. She doesn't want to go back into the past. And that's totally understandable because most people take you into the past in a way that makes you have that same trigger again. You get relive the trigger. And what I had to learn from myself is a way to go back into the past to actually shift it in a way that felt fun, in a way that felt easy and effective. And so if I do go back in the past, it's always a great thing. It never is a problem for me. And I work with my clients in this way so that they can shift things in their past in a way that feels good in their present. I don't know why therapists think you have to re-trigger it, and maybe that's just the therapist I had. I'm sure there's some really great therapists. But of the therapists that I went to for 30 different years, most of them had me re-triggering the problem over and over and over again. So I was constantly, I might feel a little better, but I often was just like constantly re-triggering the PTSD. I used to have PTSD, manic depression, bipolar, same thing. Dissociation, I wouldn't be present. I'd be like walking around and just like had no affect, just dead inside. That's what it felt like. It felt like I was stuck underwater, like I couldn't communicate and like I couldn't speak. I also had chronic pain, and problems in my relationships and all of this stuff. And they kept going back to when I was a kid and I was molested or when I was raped or when I was beaten, all these things. But they did it in a way that really was traumatic. So I was constantly being triggered and I was constantly thinking I did something that was wrong. And now I am so thankful because I have found a way to heal that actually shifts things in a fun and easy way. It has to be fun or it doesn't heal me. At least that's been my experience. And so when I work with my clients, we can shift things in the future, and we can shift things in the present, and we can shift things in the past, and it's all fun and effortless. And there's no more of that trigger that most people think has to happen. And so I'm just feeling so thankful because I get the kind of results with my clients. Myself and my clients have gotten the kind of results that most people don't talk about that they can get. I was told, you're always going to feel that you're always going to have some level of PTSD. You're always going to have, those kind of thoughts that take you down. BS. BS. It's not true. Why? Because I don't have those thoughts. I am elated all the time. I don't have relationship problems because I have relationship solutions. I'm in relationships with everybody I'm engaged with. I'm happy. And I'm teaching my clients how to have more fun in the healing process, which makes it more effective. Anything you do with fun is more effective. So just wanted to share that because it is important. And the fear that people have of going into the past or going into their future or being in the present, that fear, while it's justified or it's normalized, it doesn't help. And there's a way to be effective, fun, and feel good through the whole process. That is what I like. I wish that more therapists or psychiatrists and people like that actually knew how to help people do that. I teach a lot of them. I have a lot of clients who are psychiatrists or psychologists or coaches, but it's, I don't have a huge clientele only because I like to keep it small so that I can make it fun. All right, thank you so much. Appreciate you. I hope you have a magical day. Again, my name is Karen Laurie, and I teach something that's called True Mastery. True Mastery, what that means is that you have, relationships, better health, better cognition, better fitness, whatever it is, whatever you do in your life, better work, better finances, all that stuff, whatever you do in your life, if you have true mastery, then whatever you're applying to it, you actually will get a better benefit than when you have it not so much like that. Anyway, I appreciate you. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I love you. It's just who I am.